Hey folks, welcome to Deer Corner, welcome to the cabin. Going to be a nice evening out there on the porch this evening. I'm going to head out there in a little bit. But first I'm getting my backpacks ready. Taking my big backpack, getting it set up. I'm getting ready to do some backpacking and camping. And I got gear in my hunting pack that I want to put in my backpack. And that's something I want to bring up is backpacks. And not all backpacks are the same. Now these packs here, you won't buy at Walmart. They're made by Tripole, Tripole. And they're not an expensive pack, but they're not a cheap pack. But they're real comfortable. And comfort is the name of the game on a backpack. The second thing you got to look at, especially in a hunting pack, because you're packing in the wintertime. And it's 30 degrees or 25 degrees. The worst thing you want to do is have a backpack, and your cheaper backpacks, I will say your cheaper backpacks, will cause your back to sweat. And you get in your stand or you put up your stand and your back is wet from sweating. You're going to be very uncomfortable while you're up in the air, while you're in your stand. Now Tripole, I've had them for years. I think I had this one here 4 years. I had the big backpack for 7 years. But one of the things, it's just not Tripole, it's all backpacks you're looking at. You want to make sure that they have a mesh backing so that air can get between you and the pack. Your pack's not resting on your back, so your back don't sweat. It's one of the key things about backpacks, your back sweating. In the summertime, when I'm going into the woods, or when I'm hunting in the wintertime. But Tripole is a mid-range pack, and it's comfortable, and your back don't sweat. That's the third thing I like about them. Not all backpacks are water resistant or waterproof. Now these packs are water resistant. They don't need a fly, but yet not even with a fly, not all backpacks are waterproof. And that's one thing you got to look at, especially hunting packs. I have a backpack for camping, and what I'm packing up now, putting my gear in it now. This holds my camera, my phone, and my light. I can clip it to a tree or whatever. But I have a fly that's over all the zippers. That's one thing about these packs. They have a fly over the zipper. Both of them do. They keep the packs from leaking water. They're water resistant, very good and water resistant, but they're not waterproof. And that's one thing I like about them. I don't have to worry about a fly. And something else I got to carry. Because the more you add to it, the more weight you got. And a couple ounces do make a difference, believe it or not. One bottle of water makes a difference when you're packing in. Because you're packing your tent, your sleeping gear, your food, your water, your lighting, and even your camera gear, like I'm doing now on YouTube. But a good backpack, it's worth the money to spend a little more on a good backpack. Like I say, this one here is 7 years old. It's made for Remington, but it's made by Tripole, Tripole. But that's my opinion. I'm not advertising for them or anything, but it's just a good backpack, good all around, mid-range backpack you can use. And that's what I'm going to tell you about backpacks, because when I go hunting, I want to take all the gear I can with me in a small pack, and that's what I like to Tripole small pack. Your back don't sweat, I get to stand, my back's not wet, I'm not getting cold. But yet it's big enough to pack everything I need to take in case I need it, my rain gear and everything. And that's what I'm going to bring along. And I'm getting ready here in the next couple weeks to do a couple, 2-3 days of backpacking and camping. I've been out walking every morning, packing gear every morning. I've been trying to get back into shape. One of the number one phobias is the woods, believe it or not. People are scared of the woods. You won't believe how many people are scared of the woods. I've ran into people, they're packing a sidearm, a big Bowie knife, bear spray, you name it, they got it, which is funny to me. I've been in the woods for years. I'm up here by myself at the cabin in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the woods by myself. I'm going backpacking, I'm packing in, I'm going to stay a couple nights, a couple days by myself. I've never had an issue. Never had any, well, take that back. Yeah, raccoons. Raccoons are notorious. And I'll go back on a story about that. I packed in, set the tent up, got everything ready, ate, got ready for bed, shut the light off, and I'm hearing something scratching around outside. I thought it was a deer walking by or something. And the next thing I know, I see eyes. And I had a raccoon actually go under my tent and come on inside with me. And I sat there and talked to it. That's all I did, sat there and talked to it. It made a couple of chirping sounds and went on his way. But other than that, I've never had an issue. But that's one thing. Being in the woods by yourself is one of the number one phobias people have. They're scared of Bigfoot, lizard man, wolfman jack, whatever you want to call them. And actually they're not there, but nothing to be scared of in the woods except yourself. And outside of this cabin, down in these valleys, I still get turned around. Believe it, as long as I've been here, I still get turned around at times. If I'm not paying attention where I'm at and I'm looking down, looking for deer signs or something, and I look up and I get turned around. I don't panic. I stop. I think. I look at the wind direction. I look where the sun is. I find my way out every time, but I still get turned around. And people ever been in the woods do get turned around. People say they have never been turned around, have never been in the woods, like I have. But backpacks, don't skimp on them. Like I say, these are tripod backpacks. You won't find them in Walmart. You can find them on Amazon or something. But there are better ones than these, but these are mid-range. And leave me a comment and subscribe. I'll get back with you. And like I say, if you're in the woods, be safe. Rather be safe than sorry. And you all have a good evening. I'm fixing to go out, sit on the porch, and enjoy the sunset. And listen to the crickets and the tree frogs. And you all have a good evening.